That last song is called The Stuttering Lovers. If you didn't guess. It's an old Irish song. Apologies to anyone as a stutter. I had a stutter myself as a kid, so I know how it feels. But yeah, it's a good one, I like that one. And you all laughed, well done! That's a relief, isn't it? But yeah, so folks, it's a real pleasure to be here tonight, and you know, I've been obviously touring over the last few years, you know. I remember I used to tour with the group. What do you call them? Celtic Thunder. That's the one. And obviously had a great time with them. I've been here a few times, and obviously spent my 21st birthday here, which was great. I remember that party well, actually. Sharon actually made me a cake. Yeah, did you see the cake? It was a cake of the set that we had done the DVD on. It was great. The only unfortunate thing about it is no one ever got to eat any of it, because just as I was about to blow out the candles, Keith Harkin stuck his hand in the cake and smashed it all in my face. And what ensued was a massive cake fight in the venue. And it was cake everywhere. Like you woke up, like 2 days later, you're still pulling cake out of your ear. You'd be in the middle of like a song on stage, and you'd be looking at Neil like, Neil, there's cake. Just a crazy night. But you know, I've been obviously gigging for the last 2 years, and I found myself getting kind of emotional, more emotional than usual when I've performed over the last while. And I don't know what it is. Maybe you're getting used to performing and getting into the zone and singing songs and stuff. But I remember I went to a concert in Dublin. It must be a couple of years ago now with Neil. Myself and Neil went to see a singer called Gary Barlow in the UK, and he used to sing in a band called Take That. And he's written some amazing songs, some real class pop hits. And I'd never gone to see him, and we kind of got the tickets for free, so we said, we'll go. So we went to the gig in Dublin, and you know, it was myself, Neil, and about 2,000 screaming women. So you know, a tough day at the office. And about 10 pints of Guinness, so even tougher again. But we went to the gig, and you know, at the start of the show, of course, the women are jumping up and down, screaming, "Gary, we love you!" You know, and they're all jumping up and down, loving it. And of course, myself and Neil were kind of having a sneer, you know, we were laughing, saying, you know, thinking they're so lame, you know, because we were like too cool to do that. With our pints, you know. And you see by the end of the show, myself and Neil were up on the chairs. Loving it, absolutely loving it. No self-respect for ourselves at all. But what we didn't know prior to the gig was that Colin Keegan was actually a huge fan of Gary Barlow. Like, we didn't know this. He kept this one quiet. I can see why. Because, you know, if we hadn't been there, it would have been just him and 2,000 screaming. So he was doing the maths, he was trying to work it out. Less competition. But anyway, so at the end of the gig, right, last song, I swear to God, we were kind of sitting up on the tiered part of the show. Front row, centre. There's Colin Keegan standing there, throwing his knickers up on the stage. I wouldn't believe it. There might be a rumour, but let's just spread it. Get on the Twitter later. Get on the Twitter and Facebook and let them know. Say again? Yeah, there's a bit of Twitter wars today, yeah. That happens. We fall out now and then. It happens with every relationship, you know. You have your good days and your bad days. You just cuddle and make up, it's fine. Anywho, about 6 months later, myself and Colin went to the cinema. And we went to see Toy Story 3. And, you know, when we were growing up as kids, Toy Story was the biggest thing, right? So going to see Toy Story 3. Has everyone seen it?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not going to ruin it on anyone. Well, if you have, I'm going to ruin it on anyone, so I'm sorry. So at the end of the movie, Andy gives away his toys because he's going away to college. And he's really sad. Because, like, you're sitting there and it's like your childhood flashing before your eyes. So at the end of the movie, I found myself getting a little bit emotional. Right? Now, I'm a 24-year-old man And I'll admit that in front of a room full of people. I don't mind. But I found myself getting a bit emotional, and actually, there were a few tears. So, he's sitting there, so I'm like, right, if I don't make amends here and make sure he doesn't know, he's going to tell all the boys, and I'm never going to live this one down. So, of course, you know, so all good. I think I've done a sufficient job. The movie ends, the lights come up, and I look to my right, and he's sitting there, his face is drenched. So straight away I'm like, would you pull yourself together? It's a kid's movie. God, I was soft. Needless to say, he's never living that one day. But yeah, so it's quite emotional. But anyway, next song I'm going to do is from the second Toy Story.